What's going on, everybody? It's your boy KP Honcho. First, I want to give a little rest in power, rest in peace to one of the members of Migos Takeoff. They were very inspirational. He was a very good artist and had a very big impact on the hip hop and rap community. So, just take a moment of silence for that. All right, and now let's get into the topic of the video. I know I've been gone for a little minute now, but I just had to go ahead and speak on this on the Brooklyn Nets. Now, I know the season just started. It's early. Steve Nash just got replaced. They're thinking about bringing in the Celtics coach, Udoka. And as you all watched my previous video, me and my boy Josh, we actually did we spoke on the Brooklyn Nets and thinking that it was a conspiracy and everything like that. I am going to pull back on my remarks that I made and said earlier, and yeah, the Nets are not going to do it. The Nets are not going to do it. Just seeing how they're playing and everything like that this year, I just don't think they started out way different than I expected. And I also forgot, I was saying that Ben Simmons was a big piece of, their success, and he definitely is. But I forgot the amount of time that it takes for someone to recover from injury. So I forgot about that element of it, that aspect of it, and then being the camaraderie of the team playing together. I thought about that too. I had some time to think about that. The Brooklyn Nets have been together for about 4 years. Now, not as currently as the roster is constructed, there's been a lot of moving pieces, but it was just 2 years ago that Kevin Durant, toeing the line. If he was wearing a size 12, they would have been in the NBA Finals. Probably would have won a chip against Phoenix Suns. It's just my personal opinion. But yeah, it's there's really a lack of excuses here, and I'm starting to see more and more why Kevin Durant wanted to request a trade, because it's a lot of things besides basketball that the Nets, whenever you think about the Brooklyn Nets, you don't necessarily even think about basketball. You think about Kyrie, you think about the coaches, you think about trades, you think about, not winning basketball. You don't think about a winning culture when you think about the Brooklyn Nets versus how we used to think of them as an up and coming team. This is just a team with a lot of talent, and that's just not figured out, and a lot of drama. So it's very, very interesting to see that it's playing out like this right now, and I believe it's going to get a little bit better. It's going to get better. But I don't think that they are going to be contenders in the East anymore. And I really got to give it to Milwaukee. Because they're playing I think they're 6-0, 5-1 or something like that. And they don't even have Chris Middleton, which is, it's going to take him some time to get back for them to have this start and to be playing as good as they're playing. I think it's just says a lot about the team and their character and their, their togetherness. But yeah, I don't see Brooklyn taking that next step that I thought they was going to be taking. And I think, even when you think about the coaching, there is drama within that, and I don't see Udoka bringing, because I know Udoka brought the Celtics last year from a 30th ranked defensive team to second in defense. I don't think that first of all, Brooklyn's problem is defense, but his rebounding is having a big man, a real defensive presence, and that's why I was taking it under the consideration that Ben was going to be that, but Ben ain't Ben. Ben is his head is somewhere else, and it's really sad to see, because I didn't really think it was affecting him like that. I took it serious. I thought he was going through problems and stuff, but now I'm really seeing that it's really had a shot at his game, and his confidence. So it's just, I can't even, that's kind of out the picture right now. So I'm just gonna at least see, at least he's sitting on the bench Kawhi Leonard. But no shots at Kawhi, because I feel like Kawhi's going through his stuff, but it's just a difference. The Nets are just not the team that I thought they were going to be And I give it 10 more games, man. You know, we'll see. But they lost to Chicago last night. They're 2-5 or 2-6 now at this point. I just don't see it going as well as I thought it was gonna go. Even if they did have that defensive prowess and presence from Ben Simmons, the other supporting cast pieces have to be there. And they got a lot of talent. They do. Joe Harris. You got Seth Curry that's still hurt. You got that point guard. So they're still in the mix, but as of right now, I just don't see them being a championship contending team overall. Even if all the pieces do come back in line and stuff like that, I still think they're missing that real defensive anchor and defensive presence. So yeah, so I'm gonna be back on it. I got some more videos coming out. I'll be recording and everything like that. So let's just stay tuned and until then.